Hey, what's up? Um, just got done watching the game, and opening night didn't go the way that I wanted it to go, and all the other Mavs fans. Washington won the game, so hats off to them. Hats off to the fans. Gilbert Arenas shot lights out. Randy Foye shot lights out. The guards were basically just shooting lights out pretty much the entire night. Um, Part of that had to do with our lack of defense, and also the fact that we took a lot of jumpers ourselves, and a lot of them didn't go down. And Washington was able to make runs because of that. So they did a good job. We just didn't play the way we're capable of playing. Well, we did pretty good in the first quarter, but after that, the Wizards just sort of took over. They never really had humongous leads on us, so we were always having a chance to win it, but they just kept hitting shot after shot, and then there's a big three near the close to the end of the fourth quarter that Mike Miller hit wide open. And again, that goes back to defense. So, but it's just one game. Yeah, I mean, I'm always disappointed when we lose a game, especially opening night. Kind of kills a little bit of momentum and excitement and all that. But it's just one game. So, I mean, we're not gonna win all 82 games. I knew that. No one wins all 82 games. We're not going to go 81-1 either, but that's all right. Just one game. So then we got the next opponent, the defending world champion Lakers in LA. And if anyone knows the Mavs, has followed them as long as I have, our record in LA is awful. Well, we played the Lakers, that is. The Clippers, a different story, but the Lakers have basically owned us in Los Angeles. I think we've probably won their, I don't know, this is off the top of my head, I would say between 10 to 15 times out of more than 100 times, something like that. So it's a pretty bad record. But I will say this, I think the Mavs are going to be a little angry about what happened tonight. Um, and hopefully maybe they can carry that over into the Staples Center when they play the defending world champions, and hopefully get a win. I don't know. I mean, you're facing the world champions. It's going to be tough to get a win there, as it always is, but we'll see what happens with that. Tonight, player of the game for the Mavs goes to Dirk Nowitzki, 34 points, and he was just terrific the whole game, which he is anyway. He makes some big plays, but it wasn't enough. Sean Marion didn't really show up unless basically unless you call it the first quarter, but he wasn't there for the rest of the game. I don't know. It's kind of disappointing to see that. And we just kept shooting just too many jumpers. I mean, we can't keep going back to that. We can't keep reverting back to the jump shots. We have to take this ball strong to the basket, get layups or dunks, and draw the foul if necessary and get to the line. We were also missing some free throws tonight too, which is uncharacteristic of us. But the player of the game, I would say it's not Gilbert Arenas. I'm going to give it to Andre Blatch. This guy came off the bench and burned us for, I think, 20 or 22 points. He was just aggressive all night, hitting jumpers. Um, and he, Gilbert Arenas also, he did very well, too, as expected, 29 points, I think, is what he had. But Blatch deserves a player of the game because he came off the bench and became that thorn in our side pretty much the whole game. And take Andre Blatch out of the picture, and the Mavs win it. But the Wizards were without Antoine Jameson tonight, and the Mavs were without Josh Howard. So both teams were without their two key players. Still, that's no excuse. I mean, you gotta step up for guys like that if you want to be a championship contender. And I don't know. We'll see what happens against the Lakers, and then hopefully we can go to LA and get a win. But no matter what, Mavs fan for life all the way. And that's it. See you later.